media company made the decision after Cannon made anti-Semitic remarks on a recent episode of his YouTube series, Cannon's Class. Viacom CBS says it supports education and dialogue in the fight against bigotry, but says Cannon didn't acknowledge or apologize for promoting hateful speech and spreading anti-Semitic conspiracy theories. Cannon tried to clarify his position on Facebook yesterday, claiming he doesn't condone hate speech. Viacom CBS is the parent company of CBS 2 and KCAL 9.
All right, giving all praises to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Double honor to the elders and apostles. Salutations and honor to the elect scattered abroad. Shalom. So one of the hot topics right now is, this guy Nick Cannon, in hot water with Viacom being dropped after his so-called anti-Semitic comments, which came from his podcast, as they mentioned, with he had a little conversation with, what's that guy's name, Professor Griff. And I can't find, because I want the exact clip where they were speaking, but it might be going. And I just watched this video, but he really didn't go into it on here, like on this little clip. But anywho, a lot of brothers is doing videos on this, and I just wanted to bring this out because the elder Yakal out there and on the West Coast, his channel is GMS Enduring Branch. He was mentioning how all it takes is one Jake, one of these celebrity Jakes, to make these comments and stand boldly on what they're saying. To kind of trigger like a unified response or whatnot. And he was saying how Nick Cannon wasn't apologizing or whatnot. Like he might have made a statement where he was actually asking them to apologize or whatever, and it kind of hyped me up in the spirit. I was like, oh shit, okay, nice. I'm like, okay, this is beautiful, but lo and behold, this just came out today. So this happened on Monday. This whole thing when it can happen on Monday. It's Thursday, July 16th. Now it's 6 o'clock in the morning where I'm at, and this just happened I got this, matter of fact, and lo and behold, he done already apologized. And this just came out, yesterday? But this is already floating around. Nick Cannon apologizes. Dwayne Wade quickly apologizes after supporting Nick Cannon. You see that because Dwayne Wade had a tweet or IG comment talking about how he supported him or whatnot. Okay. Matter of fact, let me see, because I didn't even know Dwayne Wade apologized. So, and I'm just kind of going quickly into this, how you have these, how these celebrities, how they always have to apologize after they comments. Like, these are grown-ass men that can't even say the truth. They have to, every time they say a little ounce of truth, they get their balls squeezed, and then they have to go out and apologize and take their retrace their statements, man. Dwayne Wade quickly apologizes after supporting Nick Cannon amid anti-Semitism controversy. Man, you can't say nothing about these damn devils if you in this, really, none of us really, But the only difference is that we are going to stand for truth because we're doing it boldly in the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Actor and producer Nick Cannon was fired for making a series of racist comments on a podcast. And it's funny they say it was racist because all he basically was saying, I don't even want to misquote it because I only seen the clip one time. In the podcast recorded in 2019 and posted 2 weeks ago, Cannon shares anti-Semitic stereotypes, compares Jews and other groups to savages, and promotes racist conspiracy theorists about Jews. Which the cat is out the bag. The world is being known, aware of who the true Jews are, man. The true Jews are you so-called blacks. Okay, because the word Jew comes from the word Judah, which the Judites are the southern kingdom of the nation of Israel, the 12 tribes. Those 3 tribes, which would be Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, those are today, for the most part, you so-called African Americans, Haitians, and West Indians. Okay, these are those that left, that fled Judea, that fled Jerusalem, that fled the land that you call Israel during the time of 70 AD to avoid Roman persecution. We fled and ran west down into Africa, and eventually we ended up far west Africa, and eventually sold here during the transatlantic slave trade. Okay, and this is the quote that Dwayne Wade had did. He said, "At Nick Cannon, we are with you. Black fist emoji. Keep leading." You see, the post lasted less than 2 hours before Wade deleted it, man. All right. Let me get this real quick. This is the book of St. Matthew, chapter 5, verse 37. It says, "But let your," this is the Lord speaking, Yahweh Shah, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus. "But let your communication be yea, yea, nay, nay. For whatsoever is more than these cometh of evil." So let your yes be yes, let your no be no, man. Keep that, say what you say what you mean, and mean what you say. All right. And what is his name? So like Apostle James said, I didn't mean it that way in a disrespectful manner. All right, James, Apostle James, chapter 1, verse 8, it says, "A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways." Okay, so this was double-mindedness, man. The post lasted less than 2 hours. So you said what you said and you took it back, man. You see that? And these are just examples of how these are how Esau controls our people, man, because he gave them all of these riches, their fame, their glory in the society, and that's how he's able to control and silence them the way that they are. But the true men of the Lord cannot be silenced, okay? Let me get the scripture on that real quick. This is the book of... Matter of fact, I think I'm... All right, Salaki, I had to pause the video. So, yeah, like I was saying, when you look at all these celebrity jakes and stuff, every time they mention something that's in regards to the truth, condemning these devils, as it says in Revelation, the 2nd chapter, the synagogue of Satan, those that say they are Jews, which are not. These jakes always get attacked. They get put on blast, and they end up having to do what? Apologize and say how they sympathize for the ish community, and then Nick Cannon in his apology, what did he say? Matter of fact, let's go into, look at this. Nick Cannon apologizes to Jewish community. "I feel ashamed." You see that? Nick Cannon on Wednesday apologized on Twitter for the hurtful and divisive words he said, quote unquote. This is what he said. He said last month on his podcast, Cannon's Class, which resulted in his termination from Viacom CBS for quote unquote perpetuating anti-Semitism. "First and foremost, this is what he said. "First and foremost, I extend my deepest and most sincere apologies to my ish sisters and brothers for the hurtful and divisive words that came out of my mouth during my interview with Richard Griffin." Oh, shit. I never heard anybody call out Professor Griff's name. I never knew his name. Richard Griffin Cannon, the host of the popular MTV show Wild 'N Out, tweeted late Wednesday evening, quote unquote, "They reinforce the worst stereotypes of a proud and magnificent people." You see that? "And I feel ashamed of," he's speaking about the issues. These are the proud and magnificent people. "And I feel ashamed of the uninformed and naive place that these words came from," he added. "The video of this interview has since been removed." Yeah, they done took it off already. But see, the scripture I was about to go into, I wanted to go into the book of Romans because the Lord had reserved 7,000 men that won't do this, okay, that will not bow to the image of Baal. And I'm going to start at the top. This is Romans 11:1. I say then, have God cast away his people? Who are the Lord's people? Who is the Most High's people? The Israelites, okay? These are the 12 tribes descended from Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, which majority of today is you so-called African-American Negroes, you Hispanics, you Native Americans for the most part. It says, God forbid, for I also am an Israelite. Okay, Apostle Paul is an Israelite. He comes from Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, of the seed of Abraham, of the tribe of Benjamin. God hath not cast away his people, which he foreknew. Wot ye not what the scripture saith of Isaiah, Elias? So like Elias, how he maketh intercession to God against Israel, saying, Lord, and he's going into this is in the first book of Kings, the 19th chapter, around verse 18. God saying, Salakia, verse 3, Lord, they have killed the prophets and dig down thine altars, and I am left alone, and they seek my life. But what saith the answer of God unto him? I have reserved to myself 7,000 men who have not bowed the knee to the image of Baal. Okay, and Nick Cannon, the Wade, Deshaun Jackson, all of these are bowing to the image of Baal, man. They're bowing. But call Allah Yah Bashem Yahushua, because there has been a remnant, okay, that 7,000 represents a complete number of men that won't apologize, man. That won't bow down to this beast, that won't bow down to these devils and say, we sorry for what we say, man. We stand stiffly and we stand in great boldness for what we say and what we believe in, okay? This is, let's go to Second Esdras real quick. Second Esdras chapter 2. I'm going to jump all the way down to the end. Let's start at verse 42. All right, this is a vision that the prophet Ezra saw. This is Second Esdras chapter 2, verse 42. I, Ezra, saw upon the Mount Zion a great people whom I could not number, and they all praised the Lord with songs. And in the midst of them there was a young man of a high stature, taller than all the rest, and upon every one of their heads he set crowns. And I was more, and was more exalted, which I marveled at greatly. He's saying Yahushua. And Yahushua was more exalted than the rest of the elect. But Yahushua was actually crowning the head of these men. So I asked the angel and said, Sir, what are these? He answered and said unto me, These be they that have put off the mortal clothing and put on the immortal, and have confessed the name of God. Now are they crowned and receive palms, because why? There's a reward coming for the men that continue to do this work and continue to stand stiffly and boldly for the name of Yahweh Shai. And it's finna go into that. Verse 47. So he answered and said unto me, it is the Son of God whom they have confessed in the world. Then began I greatly to commend them that stood so stiffly for the name of the Lord. You see that? These men stood so stiffly for the name of the Lord. So they ain't apologizing, man. They ain't apologizing for speaking the truth. All right, for casting down these strongholds, for calling out wickedness, for calling out deception, for calling out the synagogue of Satan. Verse 48, then the angel said unto me, Go thy way and tell my manner of tell my people what manner of things and how great wonders of the Lord thy God thou hast seen. All right, so the point was at verse 47, man. These are men that are gonna stand stiffly for the name of the Lord. It's gonna stand stiffly for truth's sake, for righteousness' sake. All right, so yeah, I just wanted to go into that because as the elder was saying, the elder Yikal was backing him up. Saying, he thought that Nick Cannon wasn't apologizing. Like, yeah, he's standing stiffly. He's standing, I was just, and I'm bringing it up because I was just watching a video that the elder did. I just woke up and he was the first video I listened to, and I was getting kind of amped up in the spirit. Like, okay, so that, because he's right. All it takes is one. And I thought that Nick Cannon was standing stiff. I was like, okay, he said what he said, and he's standing bold on it. But he done already apologized, and he done reneged on it. It's like, okay, all right, I got you. I see. Okay, I thought this was it. I thought this was the beginning of something, But hey, that don't mean it ain't coming though. It don't mean it ain't coming, man. Because we in the end, and it's definitely gonna be somebody that's gonna say what they say, and stand on it, man. So we'll see, man. We'll see what happens. So I just wanted to bring that out. Lord willing, is edifying. All praises to Yahweh. Bahasham Yahweh Shai, double honor to the elders and apostles. Shalom to the elect.